Hello. Hi. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
How's everybody doing? Welcome to It's a Week Till YALC, and we're having a YALC chat.
Oh, wow,
It was nearly a week.
YALC.
Kind of a week. Like, I consider like the week of YALC to be just YALC.
Fair.
And then YALC recovery week. Because you're sleeping the entire week.
God, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, hi everyone, welcome. Today I'm joined by, wait, hang on, I'm going to attempt to point the correct way first. Lauren from FictionTea.
Yo.
And Jade Riri. I did it right. We are basically doing a little YALC Q&A just to go through everything that we can help with for the weekend. This is not run by YALC in any way. Like, we are just doing this because we have been to YALC. We've enjoyed the event in the past. Obviously, it's not been on for 2 years, so we've missed it for a while. But yeah, we just thought we could help and offer some A's to Q's and just generally get everyone hyped.
Yeah, it does seem to be whenever there's any sort of live show that we're on, questions about YALC pop up. So having a dedicated space to actually answer them makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. And like, people have submitted questions to us on Instagram and elsewhere, but this will be like live Q&A as well. We'll answer anything that you guys have got in the comments and also anything that anyone asked on Instagram. So yeah, I hope we can help, guys.
We'll try our best.
We got you, Cece, don't worry. Oh no, everyone's stressed about it. Oh no. Happy birthday. I'm sorry that you're sick, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Zero clue what to expect. This is, I mean, obviously, like, what we're saying is going to be based off of 2019. Was that the last one? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so obviously everything's going to be based off of that, but I can't see like massive amounts would have changed. Like, each year little things change, but yeah.
It seems every year as well that the very well-equipped chill zone just expands more and more and more to just more massive amounts of floor space.
Yeah, the chill zone is huge, yet with no seating.
Yeah.
No plans, just vibes. Nice.
Maybe that could be the first tip, like, take a foldable chair.
Oh my god, take a foldable chair. Would you want to carry a foldable chair around?
I don't know, but I've actually seen, like, you know how those things on TikTok, it's like, oh, buy this from the TikTok shop, you can get it for like £1.50. I've seen one and it's like a cylinder, and apparently it weighs like a weight, which sounds really handy. And apparently you can pull it out and it turns into a stool, like about that height, like really high. So that sounds handy and really like nice for your back. So yeah, definitely do that.
I feel like I'd rather sit on the floor.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably lie on the floor.
Yeah.
Knowing me, because the heat will be, I mean,
there's aircon.
Oh, but aircon.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's true. That's another.
That's the update we're expecting for 2022.
Yeah.
It's the aircon.
Yeah, that's what we all wanted.
Yeah, I'm like happy to forego like a chill zone if we get good aircon.
Yeah, well, they've said Comic-Con has aircon, and I've seen people in the comments have asked, is that including the YALC floor? And they've not said anything. But I can't see why they deck the whole place out with aircon and not put
the top floor. Yeah,
like, why would they do that? I don't see.
It's where the celebrities are kept as well.
That is a good point. Well, they've probably got like shit ton of aircon, like block.
I bet you've got Dyson air fans in there.
Yeah,
I really like the way you worded that, where the celebrities are kept in their cages just out the back.
Yeah, we keep them chained up there.
This is very true. Yeah, there's just so many people normally, but YALC is quieter than the Comic-Con floor, so there is that. But yeah, I mean, I mean, if it's where the celebrities are, then I've seen the fan, the TikTok fan. Have you seen the? I know you've seen it, Lauren. Jade, have you seen it? It goes around your neck.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for a horror story of someone's hair getting caught in that, because honestly, no, like, I don't care if people say it's safe.
I mean, honestly, if there's like Jason Momoa, or like other celebrities there or something like that, like, I'll still be roasting, because I'll be like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who is going to be the Jason Momoa of 2022?
Yeah, because he's not there this year, is he?
Well, they've got two Stranger Things people there.
I was going to say, what about Hopper?
Hopper, and Eddie's going to be there, and if Eddie walks through, I will be fanning myself. Like, they knew what they were doing when they casted him.
I think Hopper, like is it David Harbour? Yeah, he's fun. I think when you see him in interviews and stuff, I feel like he could be the Jason Momoa. The portable fan is a good shout. It's definitely a good shout, and you can get ones that like spray water as well, which are also good.
Not if you're wearing makeup, of course, because then that's just
a disaster waiting to happen.
Yeah, pretty much.
I heard his tickets are only like what, £45, which I think is pretty reasonable for.
Yeah, they're not too horrendous. Yeah, I just don't trust myself to smile nicely in a photo. Like to pay all the money for it and then get a photo where I blinked or something midway through.
I would like fully go up to him and be like, "Can we pull that face that you pulled like to that like jock in the beginning, like in episode 1?" Because like I don't like my smile, so I would just be like, "Want to pull the funny face that he does?" I don't like he just like sticks his tongue out, so I would do that. I don't know.
The first YALC question is, will Jason Momoa be walking through?
I don't know.
I don't think he is on the list. Is
That's
he?
really
I don't think so.
Sometimes they just drop people like the week of that are bigger.
I mean, 2019 they made the announcement, or no, it might have been 2018, where like they made the first Hanoi announcement ever in YALC, and they were like, all the doctors are going to be here, and then like that just meant like like Matt Smith, David Tennant, and stuff like that were all going to be there. All the doctors were there, like all the living ones at least. I don't watch Doctor Who, so I'm kind of not savvy with that, but like they said all the doctors were going to be there, and everyone screamed, and I just kind of turned to Amy and I was like, what happened?
Just get an autograph. Nice autograph, not the photo. Yeah. How much are the tickets to meet you? Well, Gav.
Too expensive for you.
Yeah, we can do like a 3 for 2 deal if you want. Like we can sort something. We'll get a discount code out. We'll hide discount codes around the bathroom stalls if you're out, and people can just find them. And
I don't know about you guys, but I have tiers. Like I've got like the bronze tier, silver tier, and gold tier. Gold tier, you may get a picture if I'm feeling reasonable. Silver tier is just a straight up autograph, and like bronze is just a smile.
It is 1 mil. That's about right.
1 mil,
I mean, yeah, got to cover the cost of the ticket, haven't we?
Yeah.
Also, Aidan Turner is there, Emma. So you manifested, and it happened. He's there.
The universe listened.
Yeah.
Will you be seeing them, Beth?
No, I'm good. I've got my framed signed meeting, and I haven't washed my hands since. So
I'd like to do the flashback to when was it you met him, like 2018 or something like that.
Yeah.
And I was walking just on my jolly way, and you just like stepped out of the lift as red as a tomato, and I've never seen you so shocked in my life.
Yeah, I made friends with people in the queue who had a Hobbit poster, and they were getting every one of the dwarfs to sign it. And yeah, they took some photos of candid photos because you weren't meant to take them. But yeah, so Aidan Turner's there. But basically, like, if anyone's thinking, what the hell are you all talking about? This is all like one big event. So you've got Comic-Con on the bottom floor, YALC on the top floor. I assume if you're here, you're probably here because you're going to YALC. But yeah, it's one big book event, young adult literature convention. Lots of people going, lots of authors, lots of panels, lots of whatever the other things are, workshops, agent corner thing.
Apparently the escape room as well, that's a thing.
Yeah, there's an escape room, which, like, yeah, but it's only for like,
yeah.
Is it for like an hour or something?
I have no idea, but I think it would.
Where?
I think it would be fun to do, but I know I would fail. I would give up halfway through.
I've only ever done an escape room once and failed miserably, so I'll leave that one alone.
I've never done one. Is it on the workshop bit, Lauren? Do you know?
Hold
I know you were
on.
looking at it last
Give me
night.
a second, I'll get it up.
Yeah, there's like all of these different workshops happening, and then randomly there's an escape room, but I can't think where they're going to put that, because YALC is basically one very big open floor. Like there's a couple of, I don't know what they're called, like dividers breaking up in places, but really it's pretty open.
The way I see it is like, you know, if you go to like a school science fair and you have just like the tables with the pin boards behind it, that's it.
Yeah. I feel like when you first see it, it might feel a bit underwhelming to start with, but then you've got to weave around and like be like, okay, that's what everything is, because it's so open.
Things are and stuff.
Yeah. One thing that I think is good about it, because I know a lot of people are anxious about crowds. Again, it might be different this year, because I feel like more people will come this year because we haven't been able to, but also TikTok, there's brought more people into the community. But I always think there's a lot of space and not as many people that fill the space, which means there's always empty spaces if you want to go to the side and have a minute.
Interesting. Okay, so it kind of looks as if they have changed the schedule a little bit since literally last night. And yeah, in fact, 28th of the 6th, 2022. They've removed all the panels from the schedule, so I don't know what's going on there. But they still have the agents thing, so I don't think it's just completely.
The panels are like one of the biggest attractions of it. Like what?
Yeah, it's literally just completely cut out of the thing. So they now just are showing the agents arena, which is showing all the agents thing, which doesn't have the escape room listed on it, and then just the sign-in tables.
Oh, that's weird. Maybe they've got two different schedules. Maybe they realized it was one too big of one document, so they've split it onto two.
Oh wait, actually, sorry, they've listed it on the website now. I can see it. So if you go to the YALC page where it says programming, it says the YALC 2022 YALC schedule, and it has, like, if you click on the little schedule image, it brings up like the schedule for all the sign-in tables, and then if you look underneath, it's got stage panels, and you click on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, and it shows you basically who's going to be on it, and it's got links to their social media. So that's quite good, I guess.
Right. Okay. That's a bit more responsive, because the YALC website in the past has just been an extension. Like, it's been really bad. The website, I think, in the past, it's not really told you who's where.
I've always found the best way to work out who's where at what time is actually get there and just take a picture of the posters.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I agree. Or like, if you want to be prepared in advance, print out like a big piece of paper. I forgot. Is that A4? Like, no, A5 or A3? What's the bigger one? A3?
A3.
Okay, print out an A3 piece of paper and then highlight the shit out of that.
Do you really want to be carrying a sheet like that though? Like,
no,
that's like double
it. Gav, what time? What day? Oh God, how does day at YALC start? What time is best to get there?
Well, it starts by you getting up extremely early, panicking about what books you're going to take. Make sure you have a bottle of water, and if you are a keen bean, make sure you get there for like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Don't do that. Don't give them unuseful advice. Sorry.
I'm just telling them what someone I know is doing.
So the times are up on the Facebook page for this. I would say take the times with a pinch of salt. I don't know how you two feel about this, but like it says off the top of my head, is it 7:30 one day and then 8 and 8:30?
Yeah, which I don't understand because nothing starts until 10.
No,
and then 11 on the Sunday.
Yeah, so that implies the queues are going to literally be hours. But from previous years, I feel like I've queued for no more than about 35 to 40 minutes at getting there at like 8:30ish.
I don't know how it was in 2019 because I was a vendor then. But I did see you come in pretty fast, like regarding like where you were in the queue.
Yeah, I mean, Jade, what have you done in past years?
I don't think I ever queued for more than like 15 or 20 minutes.
No. And that's us. Like, I would say that's me getting there about, I want to say between 8:30 and 9ish.
I think I spend more time waiting on the elevators coming down rather than in the actual queue.
That's true.
Yeah. Because like the security, you get there. So the gates will be opening at whatever times they say they're opening on the Comic-Con website. So go on their Facebook page. I've put a screenshot in my video of what the times are, like a breakdown, but there's a list of that. The doors will open at that time, but the YALC stuff, there's a schedule on their website, as Lauren was just going through. So they open things up at 10 or 11 a.m. depending on the day. So that is really when the YALC stuff's going to kick off. So the only advantage to getting there any earlier than that is, I would say, to get a ticket for an author signing, because they'll probably be ticketed, and that means like the lower number, therefore you're more likely to see them earlier. I would say that is the only advantage I can think of, unless you're going.
Something? I would say one thing, right? I feel like this is kind of a tip. So let's say, for example, you're really excited for a specific author, right? Like V. Schwab or something like that. And you're keen to go and get one of their tickets, and you go in there and you get number one. That's great. You're the first person in the queue though, and you've got a massive queue of people behind you. If you want to get something signed by the author, get a later number, because you'll be pushed faster if you're like an earlier number. So there's really no point in rushing.
Yeah.
That is a very good point, actually.
Yeah. I mean, mostly they do really try and see everybody as well, don't they? Like when authors have, like, if they have a 2-hour slot and they're going over that, they still want to see everyone in that queue. But yeah, so timings is funny this year, I think. I'm I'm not 100%, but
basically, like if there's an author you want to see that day, go there earlier. Try and get there before the doors open so you can get a better place in the queue.
Yeah.
If you do not intend on seeing any authors that day, there's no point in you queuing up until like the doors open. You're just going to be standing there, and then you'll get in and you'll be waiting around for a while. Because the thing is, if things don't start going till 10, it's not as if you're going to be missing an arc drop.
Yeah.
Like right at 7 on the dot, because none of the publishers are going to be there until 10. So there's no point in queuing up that early.
Yeah. Are the queues for Comic-Con and YALC separate?
They have been in previous years.
They have been in the past.
Yeah. I think it depends what kind of a ticket you have as well, because I think if you have an individual day ticket, I think they've said go somewhere different this year, whereas if you have a 3-day ticket, you can pick them up in advance, for example. So yeah, like on Thursday, if you have a 3-day ticket and you're arriving on Thursday, you can get your ticket between 3 and 8. Your wristband, sorry, like the ticket is digital, but
yeah,
your handcuff for the weekend.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So yeah, the queue like is always quite interesting because you get to see everyone that's cosplaying that's going into Comic-Con. And yeah.
Never mind the queue, just generally walking to the venue, you see all the cosplayers dotted around. You're like, I know where you're going.
Yeah,
I still have a band from 2 years ago.
Oh my god!
Wow.
This one was plastic though, because it was the exhibitor's one.
Well, that's an example. So basically, you get that, but like normally it's paper, isn't it?
Yeah, it's paper, and it's usually Mackie by the end of the weekend.
That is such a small tip, but bear in mind, if you've got a 3-day ticket, you're going to keep that on for 3 days. So make sure you don't do it too tight on your wrist. Like, obviously, they can give you another one if you need to, but like, have it loose if you can.
Have a friend put it on.
Yes.
If you don't have a friend with you, tap the person in front or behind.
I feel like we've probably covered this now, and I'm just getting to the comments later. But yeah, Lauren, you said that there was a tab, didn't you, that still had?
Yeah, look underneath.
Yeah.
The thing. It took me a second to find it as well.
So author-wise, I feel like I'm more excited to see the people than I am the authors. But the one author I feel like I would be doing my young self a disservice to not see would be Jacqueline Wilson.
Yeah, same.
I just feel like that was my childhood, and it would be wrong not to.
Yeah. It's a piece of me going up to the loft to get my books for her.
Yeah.
I'm not looking forward to any particular author this year. I feel like I've kind of been let down by the list. Like, as they were releasing all of the authors, I just got like more and more disappointed with each one. But to be totally honest, I'm using it this year more as an excuse to meet up with the people actually for the event. It's almost like YALC is just an excuse for us all to go and hang out at this point.
Yeah,
I agree. Yeah, like everyone's in one venue. You don't have to think, oh, where should we meet and where do we all want to go? Like everyone's just there already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree, Jade. I am like excited for it, and there are some really great authors, but I think I've done that before. I've done that now. I've queued. I've met the authors.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't think I can bring any more Samantha Shannon books at this point, honestly. I think she has signed every book that I have possibly got, apart from my Scotland ones, but she comes up to Scotland often, so I'm just not bothering.
Also, she has such a long signature. Like, she must take ages, because I was like,
because you can talk to her longer.
Yeah, she signed a potato on our Krang story. I don't know why, but I was like, I'm just observing like how long that signature is compared to other people's. Did this game with me there all day?
Yeah.
I could see that being a video in itself. Yeah, the YALC, the social media for YALC doesn't give you as much info as you might like. My first YALC. I hope this is helpful, Michelle. Can you pay direct debit card or is it big to bring cash? Well, I'd say both.
Someone said they would have it this year.
Do they have card machines this year? Because they didn't a couple of years ago.
I think I saw somewhere saying that publishers were going to have card machines, select ones, not all of them.
Yeah, I saw that too.
But there is a cash machine on the ground floor where you first come in. There is a cash machine there. But
you're also surrounded by like Tesco, Metro, and things like that I bet you would have cash machines. But I say both.
Yeah.
You can't.
It obviously depends on the vendors as well, because like there's select vendors. Like, for example, I think Bookish Burns Candles is maybe doing a YALC store this year. I saw them doing like YALC prep. And for example, like a vendor, it's up to them whether they bring a card machine or not. But Yeah, like you said, Beth, like bring both. Be prepared.
Yeah. You're also reliant on the signal working for the vendor stuff. So like if you've got cash, then it's a good backup. Yeah, this is off the schedule. Are there possibilities to buy food at YALC / close by YALC? Ooh, comments are jumped.
There is a Tesco directly opposite.
Yeah, there's literally like it's a small like it's not a big one, but I remember buying breakfast for all the days there last time and just leaving it in my hotel.
There's also a cafe in the hall, which is massively overpriced, but if you're desperate for a bottle of water, it's there.
Or if you bring your own like a chili water bottle or something, they think they have to fill it up for you if you give them. I was trying to think. I couldn't see it. If there are restaurants in the Olympia, I don't think there are, but I was trying to remember.
There is food stalls, but no restaurants.
Not like an actual restaurant. There's
there
as you say, the one cafe that's stupidly overpriced, but I don't remember anywhere else.
Like get a hot dog for 12 pence.
Yeah, it literally is that kind of a place. Yeah, but there is an option. But yeah, there's literally so many places around, like 2-minute walk from the venue.
Yeah.
If I am getting a little later on Friday, will I still be able to pick up my Yeah. I don't know why I said that. Like, yeah. Let's put it this way, like if you forgot to turn up on the Friday and you just rocked up on the Saturday, you'd still be able to pick up your 3-day ticket. Like you've bought the ticket.
Yeah.
You'll be able to get the ticket. I want to know what time is best to get Joseph Quinn's autograph. I have no idea.
I think it's just whenever you book it.
Yeah, they give you slots.
Yeah.
To rock up, and then I think they say you have to rock up 10 or 20 minutes before your slot, if I remember.
I think so. I've never actually done any of the sign-ins.
No, that's all I remember from whenever that was, 2018. Is it good to bring a carry-on trolley for all the books, or is that people will do it?
People do it.
Yeah, people bring suitcases, all those little like carry-on trolleys, I guess they're called, aren't they? The ones that are like a bag on wheels. Yeah, I don't think it's dramatic. There's a cloakroom as well, so if you like fill it up by 12 and you want to store it, then you can just leave it in the cloakroom for like £1 or something. Yeah. So yeah, you've got that.
But, yeah, definitely not dramatic.
No. There's security that you have to go through, but like they literally like we were talking about this the other day, Jay, because we thought you should bring a fin. Like they literally just you open your bag, they glance at it and they're like, yep, and then you just like close it again. Sorry, I've got a real frog in my throat. Hang on.
They'll get like look in your bag and they're like, yeah, okay, just book lovers, on you go.
Yeah.
I'm good now. Yeah, they don't give a shit. They literally, I feel like everyone at YALC looks at us and is, or everyone in Comic-Con is like, they're the book people, they're safe.
Yeah.
Laminated schedule, nice.
Wow.
As well
that's a lot.
That is. How does the virtual ticket thing work? Because I want to see Alex Osman again, but I'm worried I won't get a chance to see them because of the virtual ticket thing. Is this the same as like previous years, or is this a new thing?
I think the virtual ticket thing is new this year, but when is Alice Osman? Is she in the last day? Yes, she is. She's on the Sunday. She's on the Sunday at oh, that's great. They've taken away the times as well. Fantastic. Thank you. Yeah.
They've done this.
Well, I'm assuming she's potentially around 11 or noon in regards to like how I remember it from last night. But I think best case scenario is to, when you get there on the Friday, go up to the information table. There should be an information table there, and tell them that you're interested in booking the Alice Osman tickets, and they should be able to give you the information, because I believe virtual is new this year.
Yeah, definitely. I've remembered in years past, it's literally just been like paper tickets.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And that was only 2019, I think, that it started like that, wasn't it? Like the little raffle ticket thing.
One of the years I went up for a ticket and she was like, okay, let me just get that for you. And she turned around, she wrote like a number on a bit of paper and she gave it to me. And I was like,
yeah,
thanks.
That's what it used to be. Oh, do you know what? That's just reminding me of another tip. If you're getting quite a lot of books signed, it's worth now getting a Post-it note and just writing your name on the Post-it and putting it in the cover of all the books.
Yeah.
Because they'll get you to do that when you're queuing if you haven't already done it. So it just kind of saves time and Post-it notes.
The smile on their face when they see you've already done it.
There's no separate entrance. This thing, though, just as you go. I feel like it's two different queues to go through that same entrance, though, isn't it? like, is it? Isn't it normally two different?
I don't know. I think it's two different queues.
I don't know. 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 queues going towards the same
I think
direction.
it depends on maybe what ticket you have. I think there's like,
Yeah,
yes, I think it's maybe separated by ticket.
yeah. I thought in previous years I queued with everybody, but I don't
Wait,
know.
and with everybody, like in Comic Con as well.
Yeah, but
We usually queue around the side.
yeah, maybe I remembered that wrong.
I seem to recall queuing separately from the Comic Con people because
Okay.
you'd walk past the queue of the Comic Con people admiring all the cosplay to then go round the side to like, it's like a wall of doors.
Yeah, I remember the wall of doors.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you know which publishers will be there in order to follow them on social media? Is there a list?
They'll announce it.
I feel like there's a list somewhere on the YALC website, or there is some kind of a list.
A lot of the YALC website.
No, there's something. Hang on, because I was looking when I made my like help video. I had a little look, and I thought there was some kind of a publisher list. I'm gonna have a look. Bear with me.
Well, we know that WATERSTONES is going to be there. We can tell you that.
Yeah,
they're going to have one. Pretty
but
much
publishers tend to be there, don't they?
Yeah, you can pretty much guarantee. I mean, watch me say these publishers and then them not be there, but you can pretty much guarantee Horderscape, Harper Voyager, HarperCollins, Team Bookmark. Who else? I'm forgetting publishers now. Penguin.
Abraham and Chronicle, Bonnier Books, Little Tiger, Hatchet Children's Books, Macmillan, Orion, Penguin, Showmasters, and Walker are all part of the working group who are the people putting the event together. So I guess that they'll definitely be there.
Makes sense.
Lol.
Del Rey Books as well, probably. But I think they're part of Penguin, so.
Yeah, I'm looking at that list of the working group and now thinking I think all of the publishers we've just listed are under those.
Yeah, because it might be the separate imprints rather than each one as a whole. Because there's normally quite a few stalls. It's normally like 4 up and downs, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, and usually the bigger publishers get the bigger booths and you cannot miss them. Like they're like big, like horseshoe shaped booths.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know how it's running this year, but in previous years you've had you've got there early and you've got a raffle ticket. And like if you get like 1 to 30, for example, you'll be in the first group, and then there's 30 to 60 and like keep going until they call your number, basically.
And when she says call your number, it's literally a person with a clipboard in the middle of the room going 30 to 60.
Yeah. Would it kill them to hold up a sign as well at the same time that says it?
But like if you do miss your number being called, you can just walk up and say, "Oh, I missed my number," and you'll get in the queue. Like they're not going to stop you from getting in, you know?
Yeah.
I'm
intrigued by the virtual queuing. I wonder if that means you won't have to rush to get there really early to pick up a raffle ticket as well.
It could prevent that, because that's essentially what happened in 2019. Like the minute the doors opened, yous all came flooding up the stairs like some kind of like wave and ran over to those ticket booths like so fast.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't even remember who it was in 2019 that happened for, when the queue was like absolutely outrageous.
There was one, I remember.
I just can't remember who it was.
But
I know I wasn't in the queue, so I was watching it from afar, being like...
Yeah. There was one on the left-hand side that I remember being particularly long, that was like going all the way, wiggling round and round and round and round. You can tell where they put the authors, I think, as to how big they think the queue will be, because some of the queues lead into the floor a bit more where all the stalls are, whereas some of them have like a bit more of a queuing space.
I'm actually wondering if the floor layout is going to be the same to like what it was in 2019.
Yeah.
Because like they had like a lot of booths in the center, and then they had a big chill out space with like booths going up the side, and then the green room was behind that. So like basically when any like celebrities came out, like they had to walk down like that kind of like pathway.
Yeah.
Because that's where we were seated when Peter Capaldi came over to us. So I was like wondering if that's maybe the same layout that they're doing this year, because I like that layout.
I like the open planness of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel I've got no idea on this one. I maybe again they're predicting more people. coming, or maybe it's just to take the pressure off of the people that are handing out the raffle tickets and stuff. If it's all virtually, I mean, I hope virtually doesn't.
The virtual tickets are just for Alice Oseman, aren't they?
Is it just for Alice Oseman?
I think it is just Alice
Yeah.
Oseman.
Oh, okay.
It makes me think that they imagine their queue is going to be enormous because
Yeah.
of the popularity of Heartstopper and stuff. It's
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
the
Okay.
TV
but it
as
is
well.
just for Alice Oseman.
Yeah. It's funny. I remember meeting Alice Oseman. Would it have been 2019? And the queue was like, I just walked right up and got my books done right at the end of the day. And yeah, so different, which is amazing.
Alice Oseman was my last sign-in before COVID hit. Like, I literally it was like,
Oh,
I saw her, and then 2 weeks later we went into our first lockdown.
mine was the Starless Sea.
Do you
Do you
think?
think the arts will be good?
I think so.
I'm hoping for the Book Eaters is one that I am after. But I don't know. I feel like we've had all the good arcs this year.
I think Hodder will have a couple of good arcs on them. Usually Hodder is the booth to watch. I feel for
Foul
arcs.
Lady
I mean, that's like that's specific to the books that I like to read. Like Hodder released a lot of books that I like to read. So like Foul Lady Fortune, like Stephanie Garber books, and so they usually have a good couple. I don't think they're doing a Ballad of Never After arc, so I don't really expect to see that there. But maybe Foul Lady Fortune or something like that.
I can't think what arcs are still anticipated for like later release books this year. Like obviously Babel is a big one.
They'll
Or
probably do.
Baby Bell, sorry, Jade.
Baby Bell. Oh my god, if I could get my hands on a Baby Bell arc, I would combust.
Yeah,
I feel like
keep
it's
your
so
eyes on the Voyager stand.
like they look as if they printed like so many, because I saw, what is it, like a TikTok where they put like a bunch of like book talkers in a house for a weekend or something like that, and like film, so like social media stuff, and there was just like a bunch of like Babel arcs. So I feel like they've got some to give away, surely.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. I'll be going to them for the Book Eaters. But yeah, I hope so, Cav. I hope so. It says no this year, all queues at the main entrance then splits off. Oh, okay, fair.
Okay, that's fair.
We're all excited to see Jade.
The fame rushes straight to my head.
Oh yay, Abby, it'll be nice to meet you. It's just gonna be so nice. I'm just excited to meet everyone. Somebody asked on Instagram, I did put the reply on my Instagram story, but someone said like, can I come and say hi if I meet you? And I'm so excited for people to come and say hi. I'm slightly worried I'm not going to associate names to faces or not remember names. That's my biggest worry. So if I do, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, when it comes to content creators and people that you view online a lot, just remember that, you know, we see a lot of names, a lot of icons, and we can't remember everyone all of the time. And sometimes we may only know you by your icon.
Yeah.
Please do not be offended if we don't remember your name or don't immediately associate names with faces and stuff. You know, we're just people.
Yeah, I know a lot of people have. I've spoken about lanyards and stuff already, online stuff, but in previous years, people, myself included, have worn lanyards just to have your profile picture and your username, because sometimes it does really help to make that association of, because like you, as Jade said, like sometimes we are just people and everyone forgets, but like I sometimes, as soon as I see a profile picture, I'll be like, oh my god, of course that's who you are. Even if someone tells me their username, like, you know, when someone else reads you your phone number and you're like, no, that's not right, but it is because they've said it. But like there's certain usernames where like I wouldn't have read it the way they've said it.
Yeah, and seeing it with their icon makes it make sense.
Yeah. So the lanyards, I'm like gonna have one with me, like to then decide whether I want to wear or not when I get there. But like I think they're a good idea.
Touching on the lanyard thing.
She's got her t-shirt ready. Cece's had a t-shirt printed with her icon on it.
I love that. That's such a good idea. Sorry, I'm so behind on the comments. I will get there. That is such a good idea.
Did you finalize your lanyard, Beth?
Pardon?
Did you finalize your lanyard?
Oh yeah, it's arrived.
Oh right, okay.
Yeah. Excited to see new authors I haven't heard of yet and get some new recs. I feel like YALC is always so good for this. Like I always call whatever book I'm reading at YALC like the graveyard book, because it will just be sacrificed to all the books I see at YALC and all the new authors you hear about. It just makes you won't, leave YALC in a reading slump. You'll leave YALC very excited to read every book that ever existed. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Can you get multiple books signed? Depends on the author.
Depends how popular
Normally they do state this beforehand, though.
It might be that one will, like, you can get one personalized and like 2 or 3 signed, but it won't be like your name. But yeah, as Jade said, they'll hopefully say it beforehand. I feel like, yeah,
if it doesn't state and you haven't specifically seen anywhere or been told, oh, for this author you can only bring one, then assume you can take a few. Worst case scenario, they're going to say, like, I'll sign a couple, not all of them, you know.
I feel like if you're bringing 10 Samantha Shannon books, then maybe that's not going to be like all right, but
reading the within reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, this is a good idea.
That's what I'll be doing. I'll get cash out for the weekend and then try not to bankrupt myself.
We'll fill up on hotel breakfast. Good shout. Can you just walk in and out of the building with your wristband? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know what the advice was now. Oh, the hotel breakfast. Yeah. It sounds really like I'm bringing. So I always like to have an apple in the morning. I feel like it fills me up. It gives me a bit of a kick. And I'm bringing a little knife to cut my apple off in my hotel room because of my scoliosis. My jaw locks really easily if I bite an apple. So I'm just going to bring a knife and just in the morning, I'm just going to cut up my apple and
carve up an apple. Nice.
I don't think our hotel does breakfast. You bring one, it's hard for me to carry a tote bag. Oh God, totally do it. Like I don't think you'll think twice about it once you get there. I have bought a suitcase one year, and then my friend bought a suitcase the other year, so I didn't need to, and I just used hers.
I'm a giant backpack sort of gal.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and just bring a tote bag.
I have got the small bag that you picked up from me, Beth, and I'll probably accumulate a ridiculous amount of tote bags.
That's a good point. You will accumulate more tote bags as you're there.
So
they're always literally throwing them out at people.
You could even say, like, tote bags are the currency of YALC. Like, okay, like, I'll give you this book, but for like 2 tote bags so I can carry all of these books.
Yeah. Also, like, feel free to say no to the tote bags, because I feel like sometimes you feel like you have to take what everyone's handing you, including like all these bits of cardboard merch and stuff like that. Like, if you don't want it, just say no, and like don't feel like you have to end up with all this stuff that you don't really want, because someone else will want it, and then it avoids the waste of it a little bit. But yeah, I'm gonna try a tote bag and just my bum bag, but we'll see how that goes. I'll bring a rucksack as backup. Yeah, Alice Osman's doing one book. Everyone queues up together until security. Okay, all right. So everyone's queuing together.
That's definitely different. It hasn't been like that in years previous. So
is it easy to meet a lot of new people? Oh my God, so easy. Yes.
How do you think I met Beth?
Yeah. I met Jade.
You guys meet at YALC? Is that how you...
Well, actually, I DM'd Beth asking if she wanted a lanyard because I was making some lanyards. But this was after I commented on all her photos like so many times, and she just like ignored every single one. And
she left one comment and I didn't reply, and she holds it to me to this day.
I don't think she liked me, so I was just like, okay, maybe I'll offer her a lanyard. And then when I saw her at YALC, I just recognized the back of her hair and I went, Beth, and that's how we met.
Yeah, but we previous, like the year before, we met a like mutual friend, and then like we kind of formed a little group. But like, and then I saw you, Jade, in 2019. You know?
Yeah. Is that Connie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like it's a really easy way to meet new people. You meet people in queues. You meet people on the floor. Like, sorry, that sounds weird.
Is always great.
Yeah.
Meet people in the gutters.
Please give me your tote bags.
Yeah. It's hilarious when you meet people as well, actually, and like if you're going to an author with a lot of books, and they're like, "Oh my God, like, hi, you must be like," and I'm like, "Hi," like, I wave to them, shake their hand.
Yeah, it's like it's so. I think especially with people going alone as well, like there are so many people that want to make friends with people. This is why the lanyards are a nice idea as well, because you can just hold it up and like someone can immediately follow your social media. and like it's just a nice atmosphere. It just feels friendly. There's lots of people that all like the same thing as you, and it just feels nice and calm. So yeah, there's lots of people that I'll be meeting for the first time in person that I've met online before that I forget I haven't met in person, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hi, Kel.
Hey.
I think you're getting a plain sticky. Oh yeah. Wait, did I miss that? Oh, there was a comment
The YALC poster. That was a good
here.
idea.
Sorry,
Remember, sorry, do you remember people used to get the YALC tote signed by all the authors at YALC?
Oh yeah, there's a YALC tote bag that you get every year. Yeah. That was quite a good idea. Yeah, people would get that's a good point. You can get the bag signed. But yeah, the sticky note. Sorry, I think I clicked on that comment and just didn't reply to it. But yes, the
Any
sticky note.
ideas of what you can get signed and can't bring or on the book? Tote bags.
Like, yeah, or book plates.
Yeah, bookplates. Bookmarks.
Yeah.
Bookmarks, yeah.
Your hand, your face.
Yeah.
Chest. I think that would be weird, but whatever works.
Can you get virtual tickets already? I haven't seen them.
No, I don't think so.
No, hang on. I'm trying to make sure I've not gone over any comments. Yeah, chatting people in queues. Yeah. No one will remember you if you don't talk to them.
That is very true.
It's
like also if you see somebody that you recognize and you like just chat with them online, like, and you think, oh, should I say something or not? Like, they'll never know if you didn't go and say hi to them, whereas you'll always know that you didn't go say hi to them, so you might as well just go do it.
Yeah. I feel like this is becoming motivational quote to the point of, you always regret the things you didn't do rather than the things you did.
Tomorrow you'll be glad you did it.
Yeah.
They could become your new bestie. Oh, different 2 hours for Rainbow. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
That is a long queue. I'm glad that the ticketed thing is a thing.
I have a feeling like the longest queue this year will probably be Cassandra Clare.
Yeah.
Because she's got photo ops and she's signing book plates, I think.
I think Cassandra Clare and obviously Alice Osman, but with the virtual queue, that won't be a physically long one.
Yeah.
If you mean like leave to go back home again, I feel like around 4 or 5 on the Sunday is usually the publishers are packed up, the sales have kind of come up, everyone's kind of tired and done.
I'm usually done by about 2 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm on the floor.
As a warning at the end of this, I don't know if anyone else notices this. I feel like YALC is the equivalent to freshers at uni, in that you get freshers flu sometimes, because there is a lot of people in one room coming together, and I always get some sort of cold after YALC, so just be a little bit prepped.
Also, it's a book convention, so we're all hermits that don't get out and spread our diseases the rest of the year. So
yeah, I swear every year on like the Sunday or the Monday, I'm like, what's this sniffle? YALC cold. Yeah, I think like 4-ish is normally when I head off. Yeah, it is, Gav.
I'm curious, what authors?
Yeah, it's one room.
Like, if you see one like walking one way, you could always like dip behind a booth. Just be like, hiding.
Yeah. I mean, you could carry like a banner with you that covers you if you see the author.
Gavin, you let me know when you see the author you need to avoid, and I'll just like bombard you, like tackle you to the floor, bomb shelter over you, like you'll never be seen.
No, that wouldn't draw any attention.
Suspicion.
Yeah, nobody would even look.
Yeah,
that'll be it. Yeah, it's like it is one room, but they're partitioned, so there are fake walls, but it is one room essentially. Yeah,
one big cozy room.
I bet they'll do Babel arcs.
I think they'll probably do a raffle for the Babel arcs.
Yeah. How do you find the arcs?
Well, I mean, the publishers usually tweet out when they're going to do arc drops.
Follow them on Twitter.
Yeah, they'll put them on Twitter, and sometimes they specify whether they're doing like a raffle or a game or something. They don't do the thing anymore where it's like first come, first serve, because that wasn't fair for people at all. So just turn on all your notifications for all the publishers that you know is there, and they will let you know when there's going to be ARC drops. Also, kind of along the length of like finding ARCs, sometimes the publishers do the thing where like they hide things around the hall and you have to find them, and the first person who finds them all then gets the ARC. So you might actually have to go and find them, like literally.
Yeah, I mean, it's been like photo competition, like share a photo on Instagram and tag them. Like there's always a hype generated around, like, you know, when there's an ARC dropping because you see people running around finding bats hidden under tables, which is what happened last year. Not last year.
Hodder have done this. I think they've done it like the past 2 years, where they go and they stick is it like a dodo bird or something like that sticker somewhere? Because when I was working at the video booth, they came over and they asked if we could stick one there, and we stuck it in the back of our booth, like on one of the fairy boxes. So when people found it, they took a picture of the dodo bird and then ran over to the booth again. So Hodder have done that a couple of times, so maybe they'll do that again this year.
Yeah, like Twitter notifications are your best friend at this point, even if it's just for the weekend. Twitter notifications, or follow the crowd. Right, where did I get? From recalling, they don't just exclusively have adult books there, though. I don't think.
You mean YA?
Sorry, yeah. I think because I
mean, Samantha Shannon is an adult author, so there's no. If it's YA specific, she wouldn't be signing.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think I bought the Poppy War there before, and that's
Babel isn't YA.
No, but we don't know if that's going to be there.
Harper Voyager's going to be there, so probably.
I was going to say the Voyager stall in general is a very much bridge publisher, isn't it? Like YA into adult, so
yeah,
for sure. And plus, Jacqueline Wilson is pretty much middle grade, so and she's going to be there. So I think it's just YA because I don't know, maybe it just rings better in the name, but like YA is kind of the bigger genre, maybe. I don't know.
I feel like it's YA.
YALC definitely sounds better than ALC.
Yeah.
Or Malk. Malk just like wouldn't work as well. Well, Mallory Blackman started it, so obviously Noughts and Crosses and things YA.
Maybe it did start as specifically YA and it just branched out.
Yeah, we should campaign to have it made ALC.
Or maybe we should start ALC.
Coming to a venue near you.
The colour palette can be Jade's hair.
Yes. We haven't actually talked about this side of it. So, no, it's a good question, Cal.
Well, I mean, the thing is we never knew what it was like during COVID, so...
But like from before. It was non-existent during COVID.
Yeah.
Honestly, I assume now it won't be vastly different to
I
before
don't think
COVID.
it'll be vastly different.
No, I don't think if it would have gone on last year, I think it would have been different.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally don't see, other than some people wearing masks.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Maybe like the authors doing signings might be wearing masks.
Yeah. And hopefully there'll be a couple of bottles of hand sanitizer dotted about the place. But I don't see it being any different.
Yeah.
They've not said anything. They've
not requested masks to be worn either. Not like they could, because I know obviously restrictions have kind of like dropped a bit. I think if it comes to like wearing masks and stuff like that, it's completely up to you. Like I'll be taking masks for sure, just in case I feel like I need to wear one. But we'll see.
Never mind at YALC, I'll be taking one because we'll be in London. Like I'm gonna get on the tube at some point.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll 100% be wearing them on the tube. Like absolutely.
Yeah. It like I think it's good to have one for busy spots, and then you've got it there as an option to choose if you want it or not.
Yeah.
Who's good book deals? 3 for £10 or similar. Same.
Probably.
There have been before, so
yeah. On the Sunday they reduce the books quite a bit because the publishers don't want to bring them all back.
Yeah.
Oh, also good for book deals. I don't know if they'll have it this year, but they've had it the past couple of years. They've had the book trade section where essentially you go over, you take a book that you maybe won in a giveaway or got in a tote bag or something that maybe you don't want, and people can put their secondhand books in.
Yeah.
And if you put a book in, you can take a book out.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like for example, once, so I was lingering around it, and there was an arc of Sabah Tahir's A Torch Against the Night in there. And my friend had an arc that she didn't want, so I put her arc in, and then I took Touch Against the thing out. So I got an arc purely just by exchanging the books. So that's a good way to get books sometimes as well. So keep your eyes on that, because sometimes people will put in like hidden gems.
If anyone wants to put the OG cover hardback for the Song Rising in there, just hit me up and I'll be there.
If anyone
Let me
wants
know
to
what you'd like.
Night Circus arc in there as well, like I will be there.
What tips do you have for getting arcs you want? Should it be there? I think again, social media.
Be on Twitter.
Yeah, I believe
there's no guarantee, because as you say, it's all games and finding things and being in the right place at the right time, and
it's all. I think it's all competition based. I don't think any of it is like the best of anything either. So I don't think there's anything you could do to improve your odds other than get all your friends to enter it for you, even if they don't want the arc.
Yeah.
But also, if you are desperate for an arc, a specific arc, all the publishers that are having stands there will have people working in their relevant teams that will want to send the arcs. So it's worth, Gav, I would say, just dropping them like your YouTube handle and your email address and just like asking if you can just request the arc like normal, because I did that the last time because there was an arc that so many people wanted and they said they were happy to just post it to me instead of me taking the opportunity away from somebody else. So yeah, you've always got that option.
I would say though, like if you're going to be giving out like your handle to authors and stuff, like not authors, sorry, like publishers, don't bother giving it over business cards, because I've taken business cards in previous years, and this sounds like so sad, but like I found half of them on the floor. So like just if you're going to go and give like your handle and stuff to publishers, like make sure they write it down, or like you take their like email and you put it in your phone and tell them you'll drop them an email like first thing Monday. Don't bother with business cards and that. It's a waste, honestly, at the end of the day.
Yeah. Really confused with the ticket thing. I went to the first year ever of YALC and just got in any signing queues. Are we supposed to pre-book?
Only for Alizo's minute seems with the pre-booking thing for the virtual thing. Otherwise, for the majority of authors, it is still the same, or at least it was last year. Not last year, last active year. You know what I mean? Where you just get in the queue. If it's predicted to be a large queue, there will be someone with raffle tickets, so that it's not snaking around the whole place, making it look a mess, basically.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't need to pre-book them. Like if you get there on the Saturday for someone that's signing at like 2, that's fine.
Yeah.
I found the t-shirt comment. I got there. A boob tote bag. Nice. I wish to have that. I just say enter all the competitions and just hope. Yeah, we get a nice lanyard. I always feel so VIP. Gav, there's like, I just got a Van Gogh sunflower one. There's loads of really nice ones on Amazon that are like actual proper nicely made lanyards. With different
Comic-Con as well. You can buy like different lanyard things at Comic-Con.
Oh yeah. And also the stores give out the lanyards, but like not going to say they're like going to be super nice. I don't know.
I've got like a basic black one now, but I'm hoping to maybe find like, I don't know, like an anime one or something like that down in Comic-Con. That'll be probably switch it for.
Oh my god, words didn't come out my mouth. I haven't been uploading much in 2022, so I'm pretty sure nobody knows who I am anymore, but using your profile pic is a good idea. Oh, Michelle. Like, profile pics are such a good idea, though. I think it's just a click instantly that that's who you are. Like, I definitely think it helps. I mean, we obviously some people like Jade's hair. I mean, everyone's going to spot Jade's hair.
I'm also going to re-dye it before the event, so it's fresh and bold. You won't miss it.
Like, everyone's going to be able to spot Jade. Gav might be like one of the only 2 guys there. So, like, you know. No, I'm joking. There will be more. But, like, you know, some people will be easier to spot than others. But, like, I think profile pictures are a good shout. want to do a vlog of me going to YALC, but I'm anxious. What's your views on it? Do it.
So many people will be vlogging. So
Yeah.
many people. You
Yeah.
will not stand out for vlogging. Like, you won't be looked at strangely because everyone's going to be doing it.
Yeah, it's
was-
literally the place to do it.
There
If
was,
anywhere.
See, like when I was at the Fairy Loot booth, someone came over once and they were vlogging, and then they were like kind of turning, like to try and get the Fairy Loot booth in the background as I was standing there, and I was just kind of like,
Yeah.
They just kind of came over, like got a shot, and then walked off. Like literally, it's just so normal there.
Yeah, I feel like if you're anxious, this would be a really good place to start it, because everyone's going to be, well, not everyone, but like a lot of people are going to be doing it. Are you vlogging, Jade?
Yeah.
Yeah, same. And also, I feel like I'm always more confident vlogging when I'm with friends as well. Like,
Yeah.
I could vlog in public if I had a friend next to me. Yeah, as soon as I'm on my own, I had to psych myself up to do it if I'm on my own. Like, Lauren, what did you tell me? Like, you were like, no one's going to remember you. No one's going to remember you.
Yeah, literally, no one's going to remember you. Like I went to the Babel Oxford event, and I was like, okay, I need to get a picture of Babel in front of like the big telescope thing. So I was like looking back and forth. It was so busy, and I was like, no one's going to remember me. No one's going to remember me. I ran up, held it up, and I was like, no one's going to remember me. And then I ran off again. Because no one is. I mean, if I did it here, like in Scotland, then potentially yes. But like in Oxford, no one's going to remember me.
Yeah, exactly. And also,
you'll be someone's Sunday dinner conversation. Remember that girl that did that?
what a weirdo.
Yeah, that was strange.
But
The ironic thing was actually, like, when I did that with the Babel thing, this guy walked past me and he was like, oh, that's a really good book. And I turned to him and I went, it's not out yet. And I just kind of looked, I was like, it's not out yet. But I laughed, and then I walked back and I was like, no one's going to remember me.
Wow.
I know.
But he's in a photo, isn't he? Like, isn't he in the
Yeah,
photo?
you can see his face. He's like, like Cody caught it like perfectly in photograph form. I get to remember that always. He was actually not bad looking. Just gonna put that out there. Not bad looking at all.
You should have just been like, what's your favourite part?
Yeah, what's your favourite part?
Yeah.
And I wouldn't have known that either. I wouldn't have known it either because I hadn't read it yet.
Oh, I feel like this is like it's become, or like a book creator thing. I feel like there's just so many bookish creators that are going. It's just going to be so good. It's going to be so good.
It's going to be really awkward when like the crowd in the chill out zone to meet all of the bookish creators is busier than the author queues.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. Will authors do dedications or just their signature? I feel like it very much depends. Yeah, depends. Like Alice Oseman, I'm sure probably maybe not this year given the size, but used to do little drawings in their books. It was really cute.
I requested her to do what was the PE teacher's name? I can't remember his name, but I love that PE teacher. He's just so grumpy and nice. I was like, can you please draw him? And she did it. That was nice.
Bringing a little trolley, like a teacher crate, and bringing that on Saturday. Maybe a backpack Saturday. Yeah, I think that's fair. Like, it's so much easier to carry about and not have everything on your back. Yeah, lots of new tote bags, seriously. Woo, hotkey books. We have a publisher. Hi, Eleanor. How you doing?
I fucking love Hotkey.
Huh?
I fucking love Hotkey. Mainly because they publish a lot of Sebastian de Castell stuff. If you've got any upcoming Seb stuff, hit me up.
Do. Oh, that's exciting that there's like totes and shit. Yeah.
I'm very excited to see what the totes look like. You can never have too many totes at YALC. 100% going to the hotkey booth.
Yeah. Eleanor, anything else you can tell us? Any cheeky things we can know? The more totes, the better. Yes, hockey. Honestly, I'm so buzzing. Every morning I'm like, it's another day closer to YALC.
Yeah. Oh, also, I just remembered there's another way you can recognize people. I think you used to do this, Beth, probably multiple people, but like outfit of the day, like before you go to the hall, like take a picture of yourself, put it on Twitter, and just be like, for anyone who wants to say hi, this is what I look like today.
Yeah. That's a really good one, because also, especially if you're on your own and you put up a picture, you might. I remember somebody that I met once. They had a who is it? Does the book dresses? Joni Clothing book dress on, and they put up saying they're on their own at YALC. Come say hi if you saw them. And I saw them, and I went and said hi because I was on my own. So, yeah, it was good. Well, Sasha, is there any way we can alleviate the fear? Let us know. I feel like
with so many friends, Sasha. You've got nothing to worry about.
Also, I feel like
you probably meet your best friend, like your lifelong best friend.
I feel like it's the kind of thing where once you get there as well, the fear kind of falls away because you see what it actually is. Like you can keep imagining what it's going to look like, and then you get there and it's just totally different. So yeah. Post-it notes, book play.
Oh, you have got post-it notes. Cool.
Wait, as in like no, that's what we should prepare to put the books in the books.
Oh. Like they have.
No, I haven't got there yet. Yeah, I'm there all weekend. You two both there all weekend.
I'm going to be there till Monday. You can't get rid of me. And I probably could be longer depending on how the train strikes go.
Oh god, yeah.
Yay!
I am driving in on the Thursday in the afternoon, and then we'll collect my tickets, and then I'll be there until Sunday night. That's my time.
I'm arriving the Thursday, and we'll be coming home the Monday morning.
My plan is to arrive on the Thursday. Will it happen? We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
Be okay.
Or like me and Amy will be getting an overnight bus down to London, which does not sound fun.
Yeah.
That sounds a bit like an adventure. You could make that fun.
I'm just kind of worried for my poor friend Amy. I don't know if she'll be able to take me like all night because I'm a night owl and I will stay up and just talk all the time, or I'll force her to watch like an anime or like Lord of the Rings or something. And she's already said, she was like, I'll just put my headphones on and ignore you. And I was like, that's fine, but I'll still talk.
See, I'm very glad I'm driving because I don't have to worry about this.
Yeah.
This is my
fingers crossed it will be okay. My dad works with the trains and he's not really thrilled about it, so
yeah. So it sounded like the way you said that, like he works with the trains.
Yeah, my dad's a signaller, so like it was like, Lauren, the trains are not going good, and I was like, oh god. So me and Amy have come up with a backup plan. So hopefully we'll be there on Thursday. If not, well, you know what happened.
I can come and get you if you're not. I believe Cassie's pre-signing book plates will be for sale. Oh, they're selling the book plates? I don't think she's signing on the day. Could be wrong. She's just doing photos.
That is strange.
I just actually looked up hers on the YALC Instagram. It says, to enable Cassie Clare to meet as many fans as possible, Chain of Gold photo ops will take place instead of signing sessions, and a limited number of pre-signed book plates will be available to add to your collection.
Okay.
Okay.
So maybe if you're meeting Cassie Clare, like, unless you want the book to be held up in the photo, don't bring all your books then?
Basically, if you want to meet Cassandra Clare, you can go and meet her, but don't bother bringing a book because you'll only get a book plate.
Yeah.
Because actually, she's doing a signing in Glasgow 2 days later, and she's not signing any books. She's only signing book plates, so there's literally no point in bringing the book with you.
To anyone worried about this, I'm good at reassuring myself in these situations, so I'll just let you know what I would say to myself. But the chances of you actually getting it, you'd have to have somebody there that had it and didn't know they had it, was close enough to you, you were unlucky enough to be like within the percentage of the chance of getting it from that person, and like all three of those things would have to happen, like, because you're not probably going to be in front of people for that long, and even when you're in queues, you know, you can just move zigzag if you want, like, you know, don't have to be stood in front of somebody. It's not like you're at a gig where you're in the same place for like 4 hours. You can move. There's a big open space. So I think
it's not like at a gig where you're literally inhaling people's sweat, you know.
Yeah. And I hope that the air filtration in there is fairly decent anyway, because of the size of the building, you'd have to expect something good. But I think obviously, like, it's a possibility, but I do think that you'd have to be, you know, there's so many hoops that it would have to jump through to reach you, that you should be okay, hopefully, like, fingers crossed. I'm sure. But,
and if you feel like conscious about it or anything like that, just put on your mask.
Yeah, and just ask people to step back a bit. Like, I'm personally not too keen on giving people hugs. I just don't. I'm not, like, I feel like that's an easy thing I can not do, to not have that immediate contact to risk COVID, because my birthday's the week after YALC and I don't want to not be able to do something for it. So yeah, that's the one thing I might do.
My
but
birthday's tomorrow, so I'm all good. I can get
Happy early birthday!
Yeah, you're all right.
Happy early birthday.
I'm just gonna be like, I mean, I'll hug people if it happens, like, and if it's just we just go in for it. But yeah, I'm not
You don't really have a choice with me. I will be attack hugging everyone.
That sounds terrifying.
But I mean, I'm not that scary. Like, I'll just be like, hug. Yes, come here.
Oh, we're on to the author that Gav's avoiding.
Okay.
I'm going to YALC assuming I will get COVID because I have avoided it so far. I mean, just don't like.
I mean, you can't be disappointed if you catch it now. You've already put it out into the universe.
Yeah. Like, you could get it anywhere, like, at any point. But, like, I mean, I've been to London quite a bit, and I didn't get it from going to London. Like, I've been to Bath, Oxford, I've been to loads of crowded places and avoided it from all of those places.
I went to a gig and inhaled a lot of people's sweat and got
I was convinced I got it in Oxford.
Like, there's so many places, that you could go. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get through everyone's comments, but also give proper answers. We're getting there. Is YALC going to be like a giant bookshop? I'm confused. Why do you need tickets? I already have the YALC ticket. Do you mean like
the tickets for the authors is purely to control the queues? You don't have to purchase extra tickets or anything like that. It is just a way of like crowd management more than anything. But it is like a giant bookshop with the bookstores and even a little WATERSTONES.
But like, also, if you do mean the tickets to get in, when we're saying about like queuing like outside of YALC, you have a ticket on your phone, but you need a wristband to get in. Sorry for punching my microphone.
So you show your ticket and they band you up.
Yes, you can get it on the Wallet app if you haven't already, or you can download the Eventbrite app on your phone and download it there. Either or. Yes, there are bookshops. I'm just imagining Gav in this like fake glass giant nose kind of outfit thing, like a crazy wig or something. Oh, Gav, you do have fans. Look, everyone's trying to disguise you. God, yes. If not more so, because you're not stuck waiting for queues.
I'm not going to any of the signings. I'm very excited.
Like, I might just go to the Jacqueline Wilson one, if even that. Like, Lauren and I try and decide if we go to that one.
Basically, it's all relying on me if I can get up in my loft and find my Jacqueline Wilson books. If I find them, it's happening. If not, it's not happening. And little me will just have to be disappointed by that. But because like if you're not going to signings, you've still got plenty of things to do. You can go to panels, you can meet up with friends, you can go and join in booths, like activities. There's so much other stuff to do. Signings is not the main thing at YALC. It's a good bonus, but it's not like the main thing.
Yeah, agree. This is a tip. Get an organized friend. You don't have to do anything. It's going to be YA, but that's difficult for us to say, but in previous years, no, it hasn't been exclusively.
Yeah, I think we've kind of concluded it's just all books.
Agree with that. Or yeah, you're right.
We're making it. It's happening.
Yeah. Oh, yay, Amy! Some Proofs of Mina and the Slayers will be available. I'm reading this at the moment, and it is so good. It really is good.
You've convinced me that I should maybe try and pick up at some point.
Yes, such a good series. Yeah, check out Amy's books. They're really good.
I've heard really good things.
Yeah, this is a good. Yeah, so there are some available on the stand, and then there are just chances generally throughout the weekend as well. That's okay. I'm glad. Like, I'm trying to get through some more. That I know there's still some I'm getting to, but keep throwing them at us if you've got any more that we haven't gone through. There's a couple that I got on Instagram that we haven't got to yet, but we'll get there. All the others with the queuing system. What?
They have the queuing system, but it's a ticketed queuing system, if that's what you mean. Like,
you don't have to pay for a ticket. When we say ticket, we don't mean
it's like you essentially just get a ticket with a number on it. When they call your number, go and like add yourself to the queue.
I think not all, like if it's a small indie author, I think they won't necessarily do that. But for the queues that are going to get into like the hundreds, they can't have it filling up the floor because it just gets too chaotic. Yeah. Oh, okay. Neil Schusterman.
I forgot that Neil Schusterman was going to be there. Yeah.
My hair's bright red. Oh god, yeah, definitely. Bright hair, good spot. Tips for vlogging YALC. I'm wondering how to do this. Like, I won't be reading, so what's the direction of the vlog? What's going on? My brain can't compute. I need a theme. Mania. Like, how about trying to avoid an author?
Just having a good time.
Get a detective coat and like just be like, call it like how to avoid the author you don't want to meet at YALC.
That is a fantastic idea.
You could like get other people to film it avant-garde and like, you know, have kind of fly on the wall stuff. You
could also like go around the booths and like ask publishers like random questions. That could be fun.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it as a stance of like just showing people what the weekend is, because there's going to be people in other countries that are like, what the hell is this? There's going to be people that couldn't go, or like, also I'm going to help out Future Beth by having clips filmed for this time next year when I'm making another YALC tips video and actually already have the footage filmed. But yeah, I feel like just filming the booths and showing everything, but like it's just going to be pissing about with people, isn't it? That's going to be the fun thing.
My theme for it is literally just going to be, let's have a fun weekend meeting a shitload of people.
Yeah, I feel like it would be the same vibe as when you guys all get together, Jade, like with Gab and everyone, like that kind of, like those are always so much fun to watch. It's going to be like that, but with literally everybody.
Yeah.
All the intrigue. Yes. It's
awesome. I
awesome.
remember Leah. Hi, Leah.
Beyonce's proofs. I'll post about how to get them when I can say more. Awesome. Can't the theme be YALC? Yeah. Yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, wow. Yes. Yes. Please.
I don't know why I'm not. And I'm not a futurer. I'm like, yes.
Yes, absolutely. Wait, more
for bookstagram.
This. Yeah, I have had people say hi to me in 2 different situations before, and both times it has made my day, because like we create content because we want to make people happy and we want to entertain people, and if someone's remembered us to come up and be like, hi, I know who you are and I enjoyed this, that is just great. Yeah, it's definitely.
Also, remembering the whole we are just people thing.
Yeah.
Although we are content creators and we do put ourselves online and stuff, none of us are famous enough to be sick of people saying hi to us. You know, it's still novel. We'll still get excited about it, but like, oh my god, someone knows me.
Apart from Gav with his detective coat and his sunglasses on.
He is famous enough to be sick of it.
Yeah, like honestly, it will probably be the first time that like that's a big thing for us all to have. So like, why not? Like, planning on leaving with more toast than books. Yeah, that's fair. Do you have any books left you want to read before YALC? I every year have given myself like a TBR of stuff I want to read, and this year I haven't even looked. I think you can put a lot on trying to read a certain amount of books for YALC, and then you get there and you think, why did I need to read all those books for YALC?
Yeah, because you don't get much time to talk to the author about the books anyway. You can just literally go and be like, I love the book, by the way.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Unless you're doing
a panel, you can go up to them and be like, I'm excited to read your book.
Yeah. One of the things, I think someone asked about this somewhere when I was talking about YALC, is the question of, can you bring ARCs to get signed by an author? Because there's always mixed messages as so like a lot of people say no because it looks like you won't buy their book and support them, you'll just get the free version, and apparently a lot of authors don't like signing ARCs is what I've seen. But also you're at an event where you're getting ARCs, so I feel like that kind of warrants getting the ARCs signed.
Yeah, there's like, I don't think, I mean, personally, in my opinion, I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially if you're saying like, oh my god, I love this book, I'll buy it when it comes out. But like as an event where they are giving out ARCs, I feel like it's perfectly normal to get an ARC signed. And like, it's, there's nothing wrong with that because you're going up, you're excited about the book, so go and get it signed.
Yeah. Yay for the lanyard. Okay, a couple of people have said about the trains thing.
Book a bus.
Going one day so we'll be able to get in. The coaches are a good option. I don't know what like they are from other people's, but for me to get a coach from where I used to live was £5 for about 2.5 hour coach ride. But I don't know, not an option necessarily depending on where you live.
9 hours for me, so that's great.
But I mean, depending on where people live, like if you feel comfortable to, you can drive in and park in Westfield, which is £15 a day, which is not too horrendous when you think of the train cost. If there is any issues with the trains, but I feel like hopefully by then it'll be okay. Also, surely the train, like, not that they would unstrike because of something like this, but they're going to be aware that this is a kind of event where lots of people are on the trains, because the London Comic Cons do, they fill up the trains, don't they, around that area?
Yeah. I don't even bother getting on. See, like, there's like the train at Shepherd's Bush that gets you off at the Westfield, and then you can get that. There's a couple of hotels around there, and some people can actually get the train at Shepherd's Bush, just the one stop to the Olympia. I don't even bother getting that because it's usually mobbed. I just leave a couple of minutes earlier and I walk down. It's like a 15-minute walk.
Also, out of the 3 years I've been to YALC, I think 2 of those 3 years, the overground train to the actual Olympia station was closed.
Really?
I don't know. Yeah. I'm so sure it was open the last year, but it wasn't the others. Because there's a train that takes you directly to the Olympia, but it's a bit faffy to change the route, I think. Like, not many lines will take you directly to it.
Mm-hmm.
But
I've always stayed like within walking distance of it, so I can't remember.
Yeah. It's not, I think it's about a 20-minute walk from the nearest tube other than the overground one by the Olympia.
Yeah. I would just say if you're staying in Shepherd's Bush, just walk to the Olympia. Just leave like 10 minutes early and just go.
Yeah.
Stop and get a coffee on the way.
Or if you aren't able to walk, if that's not something you want to do, then it's like from that area, it's about an £8 taxi. If you did want to.
Yeah. Get an Uber.
Yeah. As long as the Uber finds you. Oh God, Lauren and I have had hell with Ubers trying to find you. I've never used Uber before, like going to YALC with all this lot, and then suddenly you're like, I'm stood right here, and Uber's like, no, you're not, and then they just drive off and charge you.
I just remember the taxi.
Slam Dunk the other week when I was at Slam Dunk, and we were stood waiting for an Uber from about 11 until about 1 a.m.
Oh my God.
See? Uber's bastards. I'd rather hail a cab than get in an Uber because they just stress me out.
I just do whatever's available. Like, I'll go on Uber and then I'll like see how many are available. If none are available, I'll try and hail a cab.
I'm good at hailing the cabs. I like to get my bare leg out and just kind of stretch out and be like, hey there. Apparently they can't happen again until at the end of... Oh, okay. That's good to know. I hope that reassures some people. There will be so many people about to be able to give you tips and tricks. Download the Tube app. What's it actually called? Because there's a better one.
I think it's like London Tube or something like that. I think it's...
There's two. One's a better one than the other one.
I know there's one that you can actually use without Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's why.
Which is great when you're 12 foot underground, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called. TFL Go.
Oh.
That one is like the better Tube one, because the other one that I used to use randomly gave you adverts. So you'd be like, great, which line do I... Oh, there's an advert for 30 seconds while you just stood at the top of this escalator or something. Do you have to pick up tickets before, or can you pick them up on the day? For entry, you can get them on the Thursday if you're going through all 3 days. You can get them between 3 and 8 p.m. There's a little map on the YALC, what's it called? Comic-Con Facebook. I've also put it in my video if you've seen that as a graphic. And you can pick them up in advance or you can get them on the day. But if you're doing a day only, you cannot get them in advance.
Best to go and get them in advance because then you're done.
Don't think I'll get that book later because it might sell. Yeah, that's a good point. If there's something you really, really want, the publishers have all the stock they're going to have, I guess. So
yeah,
be wary.
They have limited stock. They can only bring what they can carry.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. Yes, yeah, I've got a channel within my Discord for my patrons for YALC. So yeah, absolutely, you can use it. Post your outfits in there, definitely. Yeah, can pick up on the day. Overnight bus isn't so bad.
Yeah,
Nobody
friend
knows
Amy's done it before. She did it down to London once. It was the 9 hours, and it's the time where she watched Lord of the Rings.
Wow.
I don't know if I could do that.
I
Is
don't
anyone
think I
going-
could do it as well, but I will do it if I have to. Like, I will get to YALC some way.
Yeah. Anyone from South Wales going? She'll probably find comments. Happy birthday for tomorrow, Jade.
Thanks.
Can you not? The presents?
There's
Oh
a
yeah.
lot of puzzles.
I was wondering what that was. I did know it was your birthday tomorrow anyway, because when we were trying to plan. Christ, woman!
Oh my god.
It's crazy.
Wow, that's a lot. How many is that?
I haven't counted.
How have you got that many books on your wish list?
I didn't. My wish list has been empty for months. I don't know what is in these.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Wow. Okay, that's a lot. If anyone wants to get Jade a book, she's really in need at the moment. Oh,
Never
God.
mind that. If anyone wants to buy Beth a meal deal,
We'll accept tote bags as payment. Oh god, no. I feel like for my birthday, I just like Patreon sign-ups instead of like 50 books. I can't fit 50 books. Just put that on my wish list. Is that? Oh my god, please! I pinned that without even reading it. Like, please, Jess Else. Or like Derek Okora or something. Power. Oh yeah, this. Yeah. Power banks is a good shout. You're welcome, Michelle. I hope that it helps. Been so out of reading /booktube games since seeing a stump in April. I feel like I'm going to be so out of my depth. You'll fit into it like pretty quickly.
it'll get you back in the swing of things. If
oh god,
anything.
it will.
It will help.
No, the thing is, you could say that with anything. Like, you could go on holiday to New York and you could say the same thing. But like, people want to see your life. That's why they follow you.
Yeah, agreed.
I think. Oh, here we go. Happy to sign arcs. I've asked authors to sign them without problem. Okay, that's good to know. Uber. The overrun usually has worked at the weekend. Yeah, that's probably what it is then. Yeah, TFL. Yeah. Add maps to your books app. Oh, that's good. City mapper. Oh, yeah, and then you can put in like where you want to go and it does the route for you, doesn't it? There you go. All of the transport tips.
Well, why did you suggest it then? I mean, I don't think it will result in us going on the bus. Like, that's a bit extreme. I think we'll be fine for the train. Fingers crossed.
Jade's wish list is still out. Can you like? We'll just get rid of that. Can you like close a wish list to certain people though? Because my family still want my wish list, but I want to close my wish list as a public because I don't need any more books.
I think you can make it private.
You can, but then does it private it for your family?
I think so.
You can invite your family as collaborators so they can see it even if it's set on private.
Yeah. That works. I'll take a cocktail, Gav, actually, to be honest with you.
You know, when we go to that rooftop.
Yeah. Which I'm suddenly realizing I don't even know if it's a rooftop or if it's a room on the top of the building. I think it's a room.
We've booked a room, but there is access to the rooftop.
Nice. Okay.
Nice. Oh my god, we need to do Titanic. Like, I'd be like, Beth, can you see the dolphins?
Is that a line? Is that a line?
No. I'm flying, Beth. I'm flying.
Curious to see how many people are traveling internationally to come to YALC. Yeah, have we got anyone international
Quite a
coming
few.
through? I know we've got quite a lot of the Dutch booktubers coming over. I'm coming from Denmark.
Yeah.
Not sure people.
Does Scotland count?
No.
Sandra coming over from Norway.
Yeah. Chaos, CC.
BC doesn't even need my wish list. She has my address. It's dangerous.
It's a t-shirt with the icon, CC, isn't it?
Right.
I think that should be for everybody. There's a lot. That is a lot. I got a couple on Instagram. I just want to check. I've gone through those. Bear with.
Yeah, I'll just check if the ones that I got have been answered.
Oh god, where have I put them? Yeah, and if anyone's got any like other ones, drop them in. I feel like we've gone over quite a lot.
Okay, most of what I got is is there a chance to meet you? Can I say hi to you? Sort of thing. Yes. If you see me and bright hair, find it. Say hi.
I would also love for people to come and say hi. I would love it.
I get asked what books I'm bringing. Currently, none, unless I can be bothered to go up to the attic and get Jacqueline Wilson's books.
Someone said you mentioned authors don't like signing arcs. I didn't know this. What about arcs I bought years later? So obviously we've already kind of touched on that with like Amy's weighed in as an author saying what her thoughts there on that are. But I feel, I mean, firstly, hopefully no one's selling arcs for people to buy arcs. But like if you've got arcs and you've also got physical books as well, like it's not as much. I think it should be fine.
If someone is coming to you and trying to sell you an arc, walk away. You do not buy arcs. I've never seen anyone do that there, but you do not buy arcs. It's not good.
How much? Oh, okay. We haven't had this. How much money would you recommend bringing based on your experience?
As much as you possibly can.
I'm pretty sure last time I burnt through like 300 quid easily.
I think it depends. Like if you want to, because there are. I think Lauren vaguely mentioned. Did you say Bookish Burns was going to be there?
Yeah, Bookish Burns is going to be there. I don't know if Bookish Burns is going to have like a card reader. I've previously paid in cash, I believe. But yeah, you can buy like candles and stuff like that there.
So it's not just books.
Also, it depends if you're wanting to go down to Comic-Con.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to go down to Comic-Con, probably worth bringing a lot more money because
that's why I burnt through so much money. The shopping at Comic-Con is amazing. There are so many stalls. It's massive down there.
It's good. It's like two. I feel like the YALC hall is like half the size of one Comic-Con hall, and there's like 2 or 3 of them.
It's huge, full of all sorts of different like independent businesses and so much down there. That's where I spent most of my money.
That's probably where I'll spend most of mine as well.
Again, like YALC, I feel like it's worth walking around just to see what there is. Somebody suggested that for YALC earlier, just see what there is downstairs, because there's a lot more in Comic-Con than there is in YALC, and Comic-Con is a lot more tightly packed together. You know, YALC is a break from Comic-Con.
Take a buddy with you to Comic-Con.
Take a buddy,
someone you can hang on to. Someone that will know where you are.
But yeah, I feel like, you know, it depends whether you think you're going to buy loads of books or like if you would rather look at the books and then order them at a later date from a bookshop. But like, yeah, it depends how you want to do it and how much you want to spend as a budget. I think in previous years I've spent about 100 to 150 like max, because things like the candles do cost more. Also, bye Cal, see you next week.
See you soon.
None of the artist shops like at Comic-Con, they're okay. Yeah, it's completely up to how much you want to spend. Like cash is a way to budget, but then at the same time, the Comic-Con floor is going to have like an exact replica of this weapon that you've been eyeing up from The Witcher or something like that, and you'll want to buy it. Or like a 40 quid Stranger Things t-shirt that you'll want to buy. Like, they're big cost items in Comic-Con, whereas YALC is more like, I couldn't think there'd be anything more than about 15 to 20 quid at YALC.
I think the candles are usually... I think sometimes the candle shops, don't quote me on this, but I think sometimes the candle shops put on special prices for YALC.
A lot of places, the books do. WATERSTONES is still the same price, I think, normally.
Yeah.
But obviously, you get your WATERSTONES points and stuff, but the publishers usually it's a little cheaper, isn't it?
I will say, though, the WATERSTONES usually only carry the paperbacks because it's easier for them to get them there rather than hardcovers. So if you're hoping for a hardcover, you're probably not going to get it at the Waterstone stall. That might change. I don't know. But I've never really seen hardcovers at the Waterstone stall.
Yeah. I know we've talked about the opening time like being different from when the doors open, but somebody said, what do they do until then? So like, what do you do from when the doors open to when the actual events start? So if you do get there earlier and you're in before the doors open, I think you are just going to literally be waiting, which is why there's not much point. Yeah,
you could do what I did and just like lie on the floor.
Yeah, that's an option.
You I mean, catch up on that sleep you lost out on by getting there early, but just get in there.
Yeah,
you can always walk past the queue, see what it's like, and then just go to a cafe for a little bit before actually joining the queue. Because if you're literally not there getting there for any specific reason, there's no need. Yeah, and then other people just ask what days I'm there and can they meet me. I think that was all my questions. Lauren, did you have any other ones?
No, just what books I was taking. Not popular.
Yeah, I feel like
I've read all of mine about money, cash machines.
yeah. Well, Waterstones accept plus stamps. I've collected form payment or only in the store. Yeah, it's essentially operating like a little mini Waterstones. So yeah, you can get points and you can spend points. So yes,
I didn't actually know that.
gonna need a constant stream of coffee the entire 3 days. Gavin, you will single-handedly fund the overpriced cafe on the AUDIBLE floor.
I think there's a coffee shop across the road. There's like a Pret, I think.
There is a coffee shop on the AUDIBLE floor, Gav, but it's not cheap. Also, it's always very busy, but at the same time, like if you want coffee, then
yeah, or an emergency bottle of water.
Yeah, or you could get one of those bags where you can put like the H2O bag in it, and you could just fill that with coffee and hope that it doesn't burn through the plastic, and then just drink it out of a feeding tube whilst wearing your disguise.
Yeah.
Whilst dressed as Elsa.
Yeah. I mean, the price will be your dignity. Yeah, I'm really hoping for a cosplay now. Is anyone cosplaying? Anyone that's watching cosplaying? I'll just get Jade to get my coffees for me.
I'm basically your assistant.
I do like I enjoy seeing all the outfits for YALC and the cosplays and stuff, because people do cosplay for YALC as well as Comic-Con.
I saw some people dressed up as Ryzen and Feyre in 2019. They were standing in around. They were doing that. I saw someone dressed as Blue from the Raven Boys.
Yeah.
And I've seen one of my friends dressed up as Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. She made her own little calcifer one year. That was pretty cool.
That's adorable. Love
I know, it was like a little calcifer, and I was like, I need to take this from, like, I need to hug it.
You're very welcome. I hope we've helped. I feel like we've gone through everything, but yeah, just like a final few minutes of like, if you've got any more questions, do you guys have anything else to add in that we want to say? Any tips that you can share? Any wisdom?
Don't run in the hall. Because you get yelled at. I wish I could say I'm not speaking from experience, but to be fair, it's our friend that runs about.
No.
My one piece of advice would just be, try not to let yourself get too anxious and overwhelmed beforehand, because when you're in there, you'll be much more relaxed and you're going to have a lot of fun. So
yeah,
don't get too stressed beforehand.
And I would add to that, don't try and plan too much beforehand, because when you get there, it will all go out the window. Like, don't book in for every workshop and every panel, because you'll just meet people and then want to be with them instead of going to the panels.
Yeah. Also, don't try to take selfies with the authors as they're walking around, because they don't like that.
Yeah, don't bombard the authors on the floor. Basically, Victoria Schwab had a lot of that with like being bombarded.
Our friend tried to take a selfie with Jason Momoa as he was walking by, and then suddenly he no longer walked by. So I think they may have taken him a different route.
Did see someone say bring plain white book stickers to get authors to sign instead of a bunch of books. Would you consider that? I mean, yeah, like if you want to get them signed without having to bring all the books, then that's a good solution. Obviously, it means that is a removable sticker from a book, so it's not quite the same, but why the hell not? if you want to. I think actually this is probably our main bit of advice for the event, because the security is so lax that could be a possibility.
It could be a possibility.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I don't know if this is going to be relevant this year or not, but if you can remember to, or if you have space, put a little bit of toilet paper in your bag, because quite often
how have we got this far and I haven't given my true piece of advice?
Oh,
take tampons.
For other people or for yourself?
Anyone, because last year I bled through my shorts. Okay.
Shit, did you really?
I really did.
Oh my god.
I had a jacket that I was then able to like tie up at my waist. But last year I bled through my shorts. I didn't have any tampons on me, and neither did anyone else. Please take a tampon. whether it's for you or someone else.
Jade, I always have sanitary towels on me. You should have come to me.
I should have found you.
I always have Nurofen and paracetamol if people have haemophilia and can't take Nurofen, and 10 sanitary towels. Yeah,
If anyone needs a hug.
toilet roll and toilet roll and sanitary items, then guys, just in case, even if it's for your fellow human.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome. Oh, please do. Please come and say like the motivational speech I gave earlier. Literally, no one's going to remember you if you don't, and you might just kick yourself. But at the same time, we're literally just human beings. Like we do that
as if it makes it more reassuring, though. Like we are just human beings. We are just living organisms.
Yeah. We're just like you.
We just have a beating heart and a brain, just like you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Does anyone watching have any tips that we've not said that they want to share? This was super useful. I'm glad. Don't have scissors for always work front to back. That's a good one too. To be honest, Gav. Yeah, that is true. I was looking through the photos of 2019. I have so many pictures in a fairy booth with Lauren.
Why was that a thing? Like, why was that like try and get a picture of Lauren looking as pissed off as possible, like the entire weekend?
It was fun.
It wasn't fun. Literally, like every time I looked at my phone, there was like a new picture. Oh, Lauren looks like 9 out of 10 pissed off. Oh, Lauren looks like 10 out of 10 pissed off. And I'm like, that's just my face.
It was a competition that we took very seriously.
Oh wow.
Oh, hold on. Actually, I've found one. There's this one. Oh wait, hold on. Let me dim that. There's this one where I'm like really pissed off.
You don't look too happy, yeah.
It did become a competition. That's how you win the ARCs, really. You get the best photo of Lauren.
Oh my god, do not start that competition again. Oh my god.
It's already begun. I'm glad that we've helped Lizzie.
Personal competitions though. Me and Steph are taking some Daisy and Bee bits with us to throw around if anyone wants Daisy and Bee bits.
Nice. Oh yes, that's exciting.
Maybe.
Yeah, check out Steph and Jade's shop, Daisy and Bee, as well, guys, and the stuff at YALC. We've got to feed Finn somehow.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Oh, you're welcome. It's only 10 days.
God, this is intense.
Honestly, by like Wednesday next week, I'll just consider it YALC day, pretty much, because that'll be my last working day. I'll be getting ready. Thursday, I'll just be like bouncing off the walls. Wait, have Tampax actually subscribed to you?
Yeah. My channel is set to comments from subscribers only, and I get comments from Tampax. So.
Oh my god.
That's quite funny. Oh, I hope we can help Beth.
Hi, Bethan.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Gonna carry a bunch of painkillers and allergy pills for anyone in need. Yeah, that's a good shout. Have fun and enjoy yourself. I agree. It's gonna be good. If you're worried, there are clearly from this chat we can see there are multiple people that are feeling anxious about it. So you are not alone, but also once you get there, it's just so much better. And like you've already made the step to getting the ticket and wanting to come. So like, you know, hopefully let yourself enjoy it and get ready to buy a shit ton of books, meet a load of great people, and get ready.
If you are feeling like overwhelmed, you can just step away. Just go outside.
Yeah. I feel like we mentioned the chill out zone right at the start that it was shit, but didn't really say what that was. But there is a space, or there was, I assume there will be, called the chill out zone, which is.
And when we say it's a space, it is just a space.
It's a space where it's basically an area of the hall where there are no stalls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like somebody played musical chairs, but they removed like 90% of the chairs from the game before you even get there.
And if you do find a chair, it's likely one that someone has maybe walked away and left, and not one that YALC has put there.
I feel like there were beanbag type of things or something, or like big cushions at one point.
There was a place one year, and I can't remember what year it was, and it was like this tiny little percentage of like the hall. I think it was behind the Penguin booth, and they had like a mat, and they had like a little bench and some beanbag chairs, and I feel like it was specifically for people who didn't want to sit in the hall area, but they wanted to get away and like read a little bit. Like it was almost like a tiny reading room, and I can't remember what year it was, and I can't remember
that. Yeah,
it was a thing.
Yeah, I feel like that was maybe 2018, possibly. I remember that. Yeah, so there is space to separate yourself if you are feeling anxious, but it's not glorious luxury. Let's just say any of my fellow scoliosis people out there will be very thankful to get back to their own sofas on Sunday night. I do remember in 2018, me and Kel had like such a shit hotel, and we like I got to the end of the weekend and I thought I haven't sat with back support this whole time, because the beds weren't like, didn't have headboards or anything, and it was just like so uncomfortable. Oh, I'm glad that it's been good and fun. This will obviously be saved, so like you can come back and watch it if you're joining now and you want to get all of our tips. But also, like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm happy for anyone to message with questions and
Absolutely
ask away. Yeah, I've done a YALC video where I've gone through as much as I can think of, but if you've got any more questions, just drop in the comments for that, and I'll be going through them this week. I've got a Discord chat as well for my patrons, Rivendell upwards for YALC, so there'll be little tips and tricks in there as well. Cool. Well, I feel like that's everything.
Seems like a natural lull in the conversation here. Yeah.
I'm giving like anyone a split second for any final last minute things, but I feel like that's everything. I'm so excited to be everybody there.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, see you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, wait, there was one more. There will be vlogs.
Yes.
Not for me.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna wrap up now. Thank you everyone who's come, that wasn't a sentence. Thank you for everyone who came to this live. Thanks Lauren and Jade for coming along as well and answering some questions with me. Can't wait to see everybody. You're welcome, guys. Gavin, I can't wait to see your disguise. Yeah. Yes, see you all next week. Honestly, the moment the lift doors open. Oh, bring snacks.
Bethan, I'm so excited to see Bethan.
Oh, yay. You're very welcome, everyone. Thank you guys for coming. Check out these lovely ladies. Wait, no, they're over there. For fuck's sake. Why can't I even when I know which way I'm pointing, my hand still doesn't go at the right angle?
I can't get it wrong. You're both
Show
above
off your coordination. Check out these lovely ladies on social medias. Bye, everybody. See you all next week.
See you then.
Bye.